What's up guys, Mushroom here.
And Lemon here for Spike Drone 101. This is the first episode of our Spike Drone 101 series, and we're going to be teaching you guys everything you need to know about the boomerang.
Starting off with how it retrieves. So we shot it across the map to see how far you could actually retrieve it from with a retrievable distance. And doing the boomerang, it actually works across the whole map. We tested it on this map, which is aptly named Comeback. And you can see here when Lemon jumps up in the air and retrieves it from across the map, it still works and still lethal on its way back.
That's right. The second thing we're going to talk about is the double boomerang and how to get 2 boomerang kills using 2 different spike drones. So as you know, if you have 2 spike drone equips, you have to send both of them out to be able to retrieve one or both of them. So we're gonna test basically if you could actually get 2 lethal kills on the way back with 2 different people, and we're very surprised that it works. And it's actually really cool because it opens it up to a whole new level of feeds and different trick shots that you can do with a double boomerang kill. It's just amazing. We tested it for long distance as well.
You can imagine using this on objectives and stuff like that through alleyways and clutch points throughout the map as well, just in objective play. The next thing we wanted to check was if one single spike drone could actually do collateral damage, and obviously it can't on the way through, so if you're shooting it at someone, it doesn't do collateral damage, but when you do a boomerang shot with it, it actually doesn't stop moving. So you can line people up or have a feed lined up and then retrieve a boomerang, and it'll pass through the first and second, maybe even third player and come all the way through to you, and you'll get those collateral kills, which is really, really awesome for feeders and trick shotters.
That's right. The next thing we're going to talk about is the types of boomerang kills. We kind of coined a few names. We're determining this one the trap kill. This is where you plant the spike drone on an object and then wait for an enemy to stand in line of fire between you and the spike drone, and then you retrieve it to get that lethal kill. So this is an example of just a cool way to do it. So you plant it on the wall behind them, get yourself in between them and the enemy, and then pull it back through them. And this is the next one. The next one is called the sweep kill.
This one's really cool. This is where you shoot it up in the air as far as you can. So launching the spike drone over the enemy's head and retrieving while the drone is still in the air, creating like a loop effect. So you pretty much retrieve it when it's in line with you and the player in the distance there, and it does a massive boomerang, literally like the Australian boomerang. It goes up in the air and then comes all the way back down towards you. We got a cool one here so that we could show you the kill cam for it as well. This is going to be something for boom cams, which is like boomerang kill cams, which we're trying to coin as many names as we can as well, but it's a really cool shot.
The last one we're sort of coining is the relay kill. Now this one here is where you plant the spike drone next to you before placing yourself behind a targeted enemy. So next to you on a wall, and then maybe lie behind a flag or something. But this is one with a just an in-game play where you plant yourself behind an enemy player. This is obviously in a private match with me and Mushroom, just showing you guys the different types of kills, and then you retrieve that while you're in line. We're calling that one the relay kill, as it's sort of passing the relay. Now
the boomerang zones that you can use, we kind of labeled a few. There's windows and doors, which are the main ones. This is a really cool example where you shoot it on a line of sight that is able to be seen through both of those windows there. As you can see here, when you retrieve it through that line of sight, it's going to go straight through both of those windows. So some of these creative shots like this can be used on every map. There are so many opportunities through doorways and that sort of thing that you can do with these, and that's pretty much what we want to aim to see and to do with these boomerang kills.
Another zone that you can use are sort of alleyways and choke points, so places where there's not much room for the enemy to go, so you might be able to pick up a few kills, maybe even a collateral as we do in this one. So there's a perfect line of sight, and that one's a very, very high traffic area, especially in a game set like Momentum. Lots of people seem to gather in that alleyway, so put it on the wall behind it, get yourself on the other side of the alleyway, pull it through, and see how many kills you can get. And you can use that around all sorts of really, really narrow lines of sight where the enemy has nowhere to go and they will get taken out by that spike drone.
Now the other thing we want to talk about is the slide boomerang. Last year we worked out that if you slide, melee, and then throw, you can do the throwing knife in Call of Duty Ghosts. It is exactly the same for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The other thing we did work out though is you can actually retrieve it the exact same way. So if you shoot a spike drone and then you slide somewhere and you find out that someone's right between you and your spike drone and you want to get that boomerang kill, you can still get it by sliding, knifing, and then retrieving the boomerang.
Special thanks to Dusty for helping us out with that one. This last little bit is just about the expiry time for the spike drone. So if you shoot it, it actually expires in 30 seconds exactly. So make sure if you're going for a boomerang kill and you leave it for over 30 seconds and you try and retrieve it, it's not going to be there. So that's just a little heads up. So that's been Spike Drone 101 for the boomerang. We're going to be bringing out lots of Spike Drone 101s to help you guys utilize the Spike Drone in Advanced Warfare. That was how to do the boomerang, and I hope that's been informative. Trying to help me out?
I had nothing. I just drew a complete blank.
No worries. Cheers. Bye.